That boy look busy. Never mind. He getting rizzy. Hold on. What's up, guys? What's your name?
So Scott Pilgrim is having a dream about being alone. Bro is so real for that. But then a roller skating, red flag, toxic looking girl tells him to wake up. Now the source material for this came out like 20 years ago. If you gave her a vape pen, a septum piercing, and said this was 2023, I'd believe you. I want you to take a good look at this age. We'll save that for later. Bro's dreaming about girls but sleeping with men? Oh, never mind. That was just his gay roommate. I wonder who's the little spoon and who's the big spoon when they sleep at night. All I'm saying is you better hope Wallace doesn't have any dreams. You're gonna wake up. Did it rain last night? Why is the ceiling wet? He gonna touch it with his finger?
This is
So Wallace just starts killing bro's vibe. When are you gonna get your own place? When are you gonna get your own stuff? When are you gonna get some money? I'm like, damn, this man really is max level unemployed friend. Okay, we have to remember this is the early 2000s. They were just throwing anything on when they left the house. So this is like a calm little fit. I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. So he goes to play with his band, and honestly, I don't think they're that bad. Hell no. There's no way he's 1 year younger than Scott. Look at this man's face. This is a 35-year-old man who works a factory job and has one of those smoker coughs that goes 17 years old, date Scott.
I beg your pardon?
Now you see why I said to save his age for later. Scott, where did you riz her up at? The old high school football game? The park, huh? Roblox, huh? And then my boy was also smashing the drummer too. He was probably like, ugh, I don't date women whose age don't rhyme with teen. She's over here looking like, we're not making it out the hood with this music. This is trash. So they start heading to this party, and Scott doesn't bring his girlfriend with him, which I don't blame him. You don't bring sand to the beach, am I right, buddy? That was my last underage joke for the rest of this video. Why did they do my boy Scott like this? We all know he's the type to sit in the corner of the party, lean over to you and go, she bad as hell, bro. Then you respond, go talk to her. Nah, she probably got a boyfriend. So he sees the girl of his dreams, and he has to take a sip of that courage potion to go talk to her.
Hey. Hi. You know Sonic the Hedgehog?
Scott, that's what you had cooking up? You know what? Hey, let's let him cook. Wipe that creepy grin off your face. You're smiling like you just put Molly in her champagne. She didn't even know it. You took her back to her crib. That's actually a real song that was written. So he kind of rizzed her up, I guess, and he starts talking to this girl named Julie and starts doing a little research about her.
I forbid you from dating her, Scott Pilgrim.
Don't tell my boy Scott what he can and can't do. You know what, Scott? Even though you have no goals, no dreams, no ambition, no money, no job, and you date teenagers, I'm gonna root for you now. Bro starts focusing on the eat hot chips, dyes hair, be bisexual, and lie girl. He orders a DVD from her job so he can see her. This man waits 3 days in a row. He didn't brush his teeth or wash his ass before answering the door. So they're talking and he goes, my big bro Wallace, who likes men, he let me order this. Oh, so Wallace is like your daddy. So she says yes to going out on a date with him. And what's the best date for broke unemployed bums? A walk in the park. So they start getting to know each other and she says,
and Gideon always said Toronto is one of the great cities.
Is Gideon a boyfriend?
He's a friend.
if only bro had more experience, he'd have a nose like mine. And my nose smells a little cap going on right now. So she asks him about a J-O-B. And I think that's a pretty loaded question for him because he starts sweating bullets in the cold. She says they don't have to talk about the past. She doesn't like it either. Oh my gosh. The bum and the red flag girl belong with each other. Who would have thought? So they were being spied on during their date and I'm just looking around like,
who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
anyways, it starts snowing really bad outside, so they go back to her place. Scott, look at me. It's game time. Bro's over here shivering me timbers and shaking like a wet dog. Real men don't need coats. Real men don't even get cold. So she tries warming him up with his body. My power level reader starts going off the charts. It starts breaking. Her power level might be too advanced for you, Scott. You need to get out of there. Once you get whipped, you lose your mind. You think I'm lying? This happened to me while I was editing the last video. I got some good a couple days ago. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked in the mirror of the bathroom like one of those anime characters that look like they were about to lose their mind. I mean, her was so good. I'm over here having thoughts like I should text her and make sure she ate today. Stay away from women that have good Gotta flash this message of the day. I see the hearts flying around. Alright, Scott, I tried to warn you. So all while they're on this date, they're being spied on by one of her exes. He runs an organization of all of her 7 exes. Their whole purpose is to just cockblock whoever wants to date her. This almost sounds worse than the hot girl at a party that has a defensive lineman next to her to make sure you can't talk to her. He's sitting there in her bed like, are you gonna call me? From this line, I think I found who the little spoon is. So he invited her to his band's performance tonight and she said yes. He's walking around all happy. My only thing is, I got school in the morning. I have to take the SAT. Girl is going to be there. You don't look like the type that knows how to play this, but we'll see how it plays out.
I bet you're wondering why I never came home last night.
I did wonder how I got so lucky.
Bro, Wallace is such a mood. There's a lot of good characters in the show, but he's definitely up there. So Wallace tells him that since he likes Ramona, he has to break up with his, sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to go to prom. They won't let my 23-year-old boyfriend come. And then Scott reads a letter from the toxic exes like how I read the letter about my student loans.
More like a league of boring.
Ah, poor girl. She's so excited to see her bum no job having boyfriend. And Wallace just goes,
Boy, sure seems like nobody delivered crushing news to you today.
see, what did I tell you? I knew he didn't have it in him to handle this situation. I don't blame him either, actually. Out of nowhere, the dude from the evil exes tries to rock Scott, but he should have did more research. He should have done more spying because he didn't know my boy Scott handles business. Not job related, but hands related. So Scott's over here looking like, bro, who even are you? And he starts explaining the whole 7 exes thing. And I'm like, me personally, I would never risk my life for a girl I'm only dating. You can have her, bro. But this anime is on Netflix. You guys should give it a try. Flashy fights, refreshing animation, good plot for what the show tries to be, good characters, good pacing. I give it like a 9 out of 10. Go watch it.